I am Multi the Big Dog. Welcome to this new video. Today we are doing a game, and that game will represent a fight in the Naruto series. We will play the Naruto card game. I traded a senju deck and an uchiha deck. Are they balanced? Can they really compete with each other in the card game? We will see in this video. I will fight myself, but you, the viewer, will be able to see everything, and I will try to explain a few choices and what's going on. I do not favor one deck or the other. I play both decks with the intent on winning with both decks. This will be a best of 3 format because best of 3 format was very enjoyed, very liked. Most of the players in tournament wanted to do best of 3s, so this is why it's happening. And during this video, we will cover both decks. Not in depth, this is not a deck profile video. I will only show you the list of the cards so you can do the deck by yourself. Now, just like any other deck I've showcased and I've used and I've showed you, the viewer, this deck, the two decks, I should say, are decks I can make in real life because I do have these cards. So let's start off with the Senju deck. The Senju deck will be water and earth. Two colors that work very well with each other. So here's the list. As I said, this is not a deck profile video. I will not cover in depth each single deck, but you shall see how both deck goes. And I know there's a Zetsu there, but that's just because I need that drop. And the main focus is, of course, the second and the first Hokage. And we also have a few Yamato because why not? So this is a deck, and this is a reinforcement because we also run Jirobo in this deck, I think. Yeah, we run Jirobo. So now I will showcase the Uchiha. So this next deck will be the Uchiha deck. So this one will be only fire. And as I said earlier, this is not a deck profile video, so I will not go in depth. I only want to show you the big lines. Now, some of you may ask why two different Sasuke. I only got 2 copies of that Sasuke childhood in real life, so I used the other I got, even if he's weak here. So that's the list. I also follow the untap.in ROG list the community came up with because I think that ROG list is one of the best you can find. So yeah, that's it for the Uchiha deck. Now we shall start this battle, this legendary fight. Just like a regular game, we shall roll dice to decide who shall start this first game in the best of 3. So, boom. 4. Boom. 4. Boom. 3. 5. Looks like Anim Smurf number 1 will start game 1. So my other alt will give that turn here. Your turn. Thank you very much. So I will reveal all card to all player. Reveal all card to all player. Now we shall draw our end. In Naruto CCG, this is 6 card to start with. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, reveal end to Anim Smurf and Anim Smurf reveal end. So these are the two end of the both player. Now, because this is the start of the game, we get to choose if we keep our starting end or if we do a mulligan. The mulligan is a few times at the start of the game, very start of the game. Now, if we follow the official rules, the one in the book, your first mulligan, you drop to 5 cards. And you change your entire end and you just draw a new end, but instead of 6, you drop to 5. Now there's a second mulligan, but this is the last one. You drop to 4 card, and when you're stuck at 4, you cannot mulligan anymore, and you're supposed to keep that one. Now, because the game is dead, and because it's a website that has a really bad shuffle, and because it's just for fun that we play right now, the first mulligan will be actually free. So this means if my first or my second account is not happy with the end, well, we will just mulligan for free. But this is only the first end, and I usually do that with players on the website. By the way, I will leave the link of the website in the description below of this video. And now, let's take a look to both ends. So, Senju has a somewhat interesting but mediocre end, while Uchiha has that amazing end. Now, if I were Senju and I don't see Uchiha, I would still keep this end, and here's the why. Otaru Katsuragi, she is a really good 0 drop, and she is a guaranteed draw. And I start on top of that, so this means I don't draw on the first turn, and Otaru will let me draw on the first turn, which is great and needed in my case. So I will speak for myself because I'm the only player there. My Senju will keep this end, even if it's not that impressive. I already know what to discard with Otaru next turn. And guess what? I have a 5 and a 6 drop. Usually I would not really keep that end because there's a lack of low drop. But Otaru is one of the best low drop. And I still like a lot like Yamato and second Okage. So this end is actually fine. Now if we look at the other side, the Uchiha. The Uchiha have a crazy end. This is like one of the best end you can dream of with this deck. So he will keep. He will not even ask question. That's like automatic. It's just great. So with that being said, let's start off with turn 0, player 1. Turn 0, player 1. I play Otaru Katsuragi. I shake Otaru Katsuragi to tell I am using that effect. I draw 1 and discard 1. Now, she has an ability called Flashpoint. This means she's removed from the game, and at the start of my next turn, she comes back, and because she comes back, she triggers her effect again. So I will do Flashpoint. The first player cannot attack on the first turn. With that being said, I move my turn maker up, and I end my turn. Now, player 2 can draw on the first turn. There we are. Now that end is getting crazy. Now I got a bunch of mission and I liked it a lot. Now let's use this destructive duo. And we will use as end cost Gamma, because it's the weakest. He's a 0 drop, that's why we play him. And then I get to draw 1 and Senju get to discard the top 2. poor Senju, discarding good stuff. Oh! A 1-drop was discarded and a mission was discarded. This really hurts the Senju. So the Senju are in a really bad situation right now. And then, we will put in play Kisuke. Because there are no ninja in player 1 village. Well, Kisuke attack, and player 1 must give a free battle reward. There we go. Now, player 2 move his turn maker up, and his turn. Next turn, with player 1, actually, before I draw for turn, I bring back Otaru. Otaru effect again. I draw 1 and discard 1. I draw 1. Oh my. This is sad, but this looks like I don't have any other choice. I will actually discard my mission. Now it has Revitalize, so because it has Revitalize, I bring back that mission to my deck in the bottom of it. Send to main deck bottom. Now I draw for my turn because I did not draw so far. Here we got that crazy top deck where I got a 0-drop, and I am very glad about that. Now, because I don't want to discard any of these 5 cards, and I don't know what will be the next card, I do not Flashpoint Otaru. So I will only attack with Jirobo. Now, Kisuke, he doesn't care. He can come back to life if he dies. So he will block. With that being said, Jirobo goes back to my village, and we will end the turn. Now, I know it's Senju, and there's a sound for Weirdo there, but he is a 0-drop, and he's water. So even if the team is Senju, that doesn't stop me from playing other stuff. Because Earth Watered on their own is good, but it's really hard to make a Senju deck around them, because these are late card. Let's draw here. Oh, this is getting crazy. So now I got 2 Teiyaki. I actually don't give a crap about Teiyaki anymore, because now I can charge him as my end cost. And I will search for an Uchiha Ninja, because this is what we do. So here I run 2 Madara, but I don't even know if I have 2 of these in real life. I hope I do. Anyway, let's go get the Uchiha that is the 2-drop. Because now I got 3 chakras, so I can search for a 2-drop. I think the name is Inabi. There you are, Inabi. I reveal it. Goes to my end. Now I get to deploy my client. Now I get to deploy my ninja. Because of Teiyaki, I can draw 1. This end is getting crazy. Now, Jirobo is stronger. Uchiha decides to move on with their turn and end that turn. Next turn for Senju. Now, I get to draw my card for the turn. I get to deploy my ninja for the turn. Now, because of Sasuke, Shikamaru cannot attack this turn. I will still form a team to have a stronger team, you know. You know the deal. Now I will attack with 4 again. Now, Kisuke shall take the hit. He dies because of his effect. He comes back to life with a ghost coin. Add the note. Where are you? Add note. Ghost. So the next time Kisuke dies, he is removed from the game. So let's end this turn here. Now he shall draw one. This is getting crazy, crazy. Now, ninja for turn. Teiyaki makes me draw. What will be the card? Oh my! Okay, this doesn't look good for Senju. And now, there's a bunch of chakra that wait to be discarded. So, I will bluff because in normal game people would bluff. Like sometimes they they would play overly aggressive. That depends on the player. Now, for Senju, it could be a great idea to attack. There's the thing. Here's the thing. You let your opponent know there's the jutsu, or you can bank on the fact that it will think it's a bluff. There's two choices. Me, usually I like to play it safe. And I will pretend I will play it safe and keep the jutsu for a defensive move. So let's end the turns, dear Uchiha. So, now I guess it's worth it to flashpoint Ataru again, because now I got a bunch of cards. And Snake Sword is good, but it's not that impressive. And Formation right now is not the best thing I have. So I have choices if I want to discard. Now I will attack with 7. And guess what? Kisuke blocks. Now, Senju do not have the chakra for a jutsu. So he passed the priority. And then Juicy Uchiha play Sharingan Kunai. 1, 2, and 3. Now, because it's used by Inabi and Uchiha, it deals 2 damage. And the target is Shikamaru, the back ninja. So the team becomes weaker and the end ninja will be injured. So this is a masterful play. And because Inabi as Sharinganai, the jutsu comes back to the end. This is OP broken. Now it's 5 versus 4. Jirobo loses the fight. Jirobo gets injured. On that very sad note, Senju will end the turn. Now, oh, I'm Madara. So we will play the Uchiha turn 3. We will draw a new card because of that Teiyaki. Now that Teiyaki is getting crazy. Now I have 2 Sharinganai, so I don't really care to charge 1 as end cost. Now all of the Uchiha gains +1/+1. This is getting crazy. So Teikya, or I should say Yashino, is a 5/1, while Sasuke is a 4/1, and Inabi is a 4/3. Inabi is actually broken. So now Uchiha can be overly aggressive, and Uchiha shall attack with 6, 4, and 5. Now, I don't want to lose my precious Jirobo. So, what will happen? You know what? Before they attack, I will actually use a mission, a counter mission to negate Yashino. And because he drew a card from Teiyaki, I also draw a card. I think that was the right thing to do. Oh my, this is a good and juicy card. Technically speaking, I missed the timing, but now because I'm commentating, it's a bit harder for me to concentrate in the game. So, Yashiro, I should say, doesn't have any effect anymore for its return. So now I see lots of battle reward will be given. 5 in total because I do not block. 2 battle reward for Yashino team, 1 battle reward from Sasuke team, and 2 battle reward from Kisuke team. Now this is the end of the Uchiha turn. Looks like this game will be short. But keep in mind this is the best of 3. Comes back, I draw and discard 1. I draw. And sadly I discard that one. And by the way, this also loses a coin. Once it's out of coins, it will go to my chakra area. I draw for my turn. Oh, I dare. Because right now I do not have proper requirements, I will actually place that jutsu here. Even if I don't really like that, I don't have a choice. So here we are with 3 counter. So here we will call out ninja with this mission, and we really hope to hit a ninja. Play. No! Everything is ruined. And at that point, even in a normal game, I would scoop. Senju really had a really bad end. So we are moving into game 2 of this best of 3. So because this is game number 2, we shall see who starts. The Senju decide to start because they lost game 1. So just like the other game, we will draw both end for both player. Now we can already tell Senju has a much better end than the previous end, but there's no mission, sadly. You cannot ask for too much. Now, Uchiha this time around has a much weaker end. And just because I want to showcase a mulligan, let's do this, Uchiha. So now they use their free mulligan. Now it has become really playable. So Mr. Uchiha keeps. Now turn 0 with the very likable Senju. We will have C months. Actually, here it's one of the most interesting thing we can have is the choices. We got many choices. I guess I will keep Jirobo. I'm not playing Otaru this turn because I don't want to discard any of these cards. So I will do this. That sounds right. Now it's the Uchiha turn. Oh, I see. 2 Kisuke. Very interesting. Now, Kiba shall appear first. Let's reveal that top 5. Actually, we will send them to removed. Now we are searching for a mission card. There is no mission card. It's not the Uchiha Lucky Day this time around. So, I will send back these cards. Send all to the top. And now, because Kiba is weak here, he cannot attack, and this turn shall end. This turn, let's do this. Okay, now with Tauru, there's a card I could consider discarding. Snake Sword. Even if it's a really good jutsu, I don't have the requirement right now. And no, wait, no. This Snake Sword, actually, I'm thinking about it. You know what? You know what? Maybe I will get rid of Water Prison Jutsu actually. Because Snake Sword can really flip the table. It's sad to say, but we will see you going there. Water Prison Jutsu. Now, because I like everything in my end, I do not flashpoint. And I will attack with both ninjas. Now, Kiba doesn't care. He will get injured. And one battle reward will be given. End turn. Now you may wonder why didn't I play the mission. Well, I want to benefit fully from that mission, and I need Shio to be in play. Now some of you may ask, who the F is that woman? She was part of the decoding team that wanted to decode the message Jiraiya left when he died against Spain. So she was waifu. So here we are. Axis of Evil. So I charge with Kisuke because Kisuke is twice in my end. And I will send Madara in the graveyard. You may wonder why. The answer is quite simple. I want the Void Madara to be broken. I also draw one. And I deploy Kisuke. Now, we are wondering where the F are the Uchihas. There's one in my grave. Already. That war is deadly. I must tell, it's a deadly war. So, let's move on with the Senju turn. Okay, that's very interesting. Now I will get rid of Slap. It's very sad, but I value mission and draw more than Jutsus. Jutsus are good cards, they are counter, and most of the time you can flip the outcome, but I don't mind sacrificing a few. So now I use Shio ability. I draw one and turn back one card on the top of the deck. I will turn back Sea Monster. Now, with decoding the message, I will call Ninja, and because Sea Monster is a ninja, I get to draw Sea Monster. This is why I waited to play decoding the message. So now, I drew one with it. This is the combo. And now we can swing with two teams. And one of the two teams will pass for one battle reward. And now the end of the turn happens. Oh, I dare. We needed that mission to have a ninja this turn. This was a really good top deck. I just realized I had backstab. Oh, I just realized I had backstab. Okay, I guess. So, I will charge this. And now I realize Uchiha has a busted end because of backstab. Let's find... Where are you? There you are. That's the deployment for the turn. And now, to make this one up for the misplay I did as Uchiha. Uchiha shall attack with Inabi Uchiha, and now because I'm scared, I block with Jirobo. I don't want to expose these two to damage. Now, during the exchange of jutsu, Uchiha decides to play something crucial. Something broken. Backstab! Jirobo gets injured because there's no answer on this side. Showdown happens. Jirobo dies. He is no more. He went into a very long sleep. And turn. We lower that mission counter and then we draw for turn. Now we use Shio again. That makes me draw in return, but I do not return because I guessed right. Ninja again. Mwahaha, I draw. Now I assume my opponent doesn't have any jutsu anymore because backstab was used, so Otaru will attack. And now Inabi has a Machiavellic or a very evil laugh. He is like, my plan worked. And he also realized he misplayed because now he won't be able to use Sharingan Kunai on Shio if he wants to survive and not get injured. So he will use Sharingan Kunai on Otaru. That OP busted jutsu. So now Otaru dies, and because she was the Ed Ninja, a ghost Ed Ninja replaced her as the leader. That Ed Ninja will take the damage from the fight and the showdown because it's now 3 versus 2. Now, Sharingan Kunai, broken OP, goes back to my end. Because why not? Fire didn't add enough stuff in the past. They need to be more broken, you know? So, the turn ends. Senju as sad emoji, even if you don't see it. Boom. Sasuke! So now, there's a lot of thing to consider. Sharingan Kunai OP, but Proud Clan OP as well. What if I made 2 Proud Clan? That would mean I sacrifice Sharingan Kunai. Or I could sacrifice one of the 2 buff I could get. It's like, wow, man, wow, okay. So, I'm liking Chakra. And right now, there's no way I can play that Sharingan Kunai again. So, I will make the art call to charge that Sharingan Kunai there. So now, Senju cannot search for any card in the deck. Which art counters a certain Yamato, right? So now I see that mission. I feel offended by it. Guess what happens? I use Dehydration to negate Inabi because I'm offended. So, Now, Uchiha decides to form a team because the Proud Clan is there. The Proud Clan should shine. So, Uchiha decides to attack with a 7 without knowing what happened next. Senju decides to block with Sea Monster. Sea Monster decides to play Water Present Jutsu. So now, Sasuke has been negated. He is a 0-0. So now the team power of my opponent is a 3 against a 5. Guess what happens? Sasuke gets injured because they were not cautious about having a jutsu in the face. Let's end the turn here. Coin lost. Coin lost. Draw card. Now we will use Shio, and we return the card. This will be a ninja, and I will call ninja, so I'll keep the card. So this is a great top deck for me, because now I have a ninja to deploy, and I am very glad about it. And that Sasuke is injured, so he lost his effect X, because his effect X wasn't valid. So, what happened next? Well, let's see. They have 5. So if 10-10 decides to attack and we do even engagement, I could actually lose a good effect I like. So I decide to not attack. Now the Uchiha shall shine again. Oh my. This is so late for that mission. I could have gotten that juicy Teiyaki Uchiha in play, but things don't always happen the way we want. And now, the Fearless, the only Uchiha alive, will actually have a new team member. So, attack of 5. Kiba doesn't care to die if he can damage Sea Monster or 10-10. So guess what? Kiba will die. Bow. Bow. Now we shall use our beloved Shio. You know what? Water Prison Jutsu is fun and all, but Snake Sword is actually not going to be played anytime soon. Yeah, it's not going to be played anytime soon. Even if it's really good, I don't really need it right now. So let's send it here. We will use Yamato. And guess what? Yamato and cost will be that waifu there. The effect of Yamato. Bow, bow, bow. I search for an Earth permanent mission card with an entrance cost less than or equal to the number of permanent mission you control and put it in place. So I can search for a 1 or less. So let's find a 1 or less. There's a few choices I can get from. But right now my biggest struggle is really the end. My end has gotten really small. But I already wasted Shio actually. So, because of that, I will actually search for Zetsu Army. Zetsu Army is very fun. So now it's time to attack with 9. Now Kisuke, the proud ninja he will sacrifice himself for the country, but he doesn't expect what comes next. Water prison jutsu! Because of that water prison jutsu, Kisuke will not come back to life and he will simply die. Go to sleep, Kisuke. It's time for you to go away. So, I guess this is the end for this turn there. And I actually forgot to end the turn here. Why can't I draw? He actually drew, but I don't see it on that second screen. What is going on? Oh, aye, Teyaki, it's about time you show up. It doesn't look good for Uchiha this time around. So now, because of Yamato, I actually send that mission into my deck and I draw one extra. So I already drew the one extra and I draw for my turn now. Oh, I again. Okay. That's quite interesting, actually. That's very interesting. Now I have choices. But you know what? Tayaki, or I should say, Inabi doesn't matter that much anymore. Now, with the beloved second Okage, I bring back that mission to my end. Now, I do like a lot formation, but right, I got Shio. So I will use Shio right now, actually. I will draw. And I will send back that mission. Okay. So, now, things are getting spicy. Because Senju will get the lead this turn. So, Senju attacks with 7 and 8. Uchiha are like, oh my, we are getting clapped right now. It's just like what the manga told us. 4 battle reward because 2 teams of 5 or more power were sent and not blocked. So senju is halfway done, you know? It's really strong. Here we are. Let's end this turn here as the senju. Oh, hi, Kiba. Very, very helpful, Kiba. Can you try give me a mission? Try to give me a mission? More. Expand deck or no, actually it's draw to discard. Never mind. Draw to discard. One, two, three, four, five. Any mission. Give me a mission, Kiba. Do your job. Oh my, I just sent at the wrong place the cards. I guess there is no mission for Kiba today, which is sad. Kiba was really useless this turn around. Send them all to the main deck top main deck. So I guess this shall end the Uchiha turn. Now I will use the beloved Shio. Oh my, okay. I will send back this. Say I to decoding the message. And decoding the message will call out mission. Because I'm right, I will draw. So it's time for the senju. I was about to say Yuga. The senju will strike. And now, because they don't want to, well, because the Uchiha don't want to die yet, they will only block one of the two. But it doesn't look good for them. It doesn't. Play face down 2. Now, this shall be the end. Because the Senju have a jutsu and the Uchiha cannot respond to this. I get to choose to actually damage Sasuke. Wait, it's opposing. Oh my, I just wasted a jutsu. This is me getting tired. Haha. Big waste of a jutsu. At least I will be able to recycle my stuff, right? Wow. I actually forgot that one is not a sniper. So, this one dies. The Senju will still win regardless. I mean, now, the Uchiha are like, oh my, I resign. I resign because there's no way I can flip that table. Game 3! The Uchiha will decide to start for the first time in this best of 3. Here we are. We start Game 3. The big game that will decide who is the best, the Uchiha or the Senju. Looks like both sides have good ends. I will reveal this And I was right. Both sides have really, really good ends. So I guess Uchiha goes first. Discard 5. Any mission there? A mission goes to the end. Now, because I see two Inabi, let's use that destructive duel now. So the Senju will be forced into discarding their top two. No, second Okage and student and sensei. This were really good meal for Uchiha and really bad for Senju. Now, with that being said, the Uchiha will end their turn to let the Senju fight back. She will make me draw one and discard one. Oh, this is actually interesting. I planned on keeping Ninja Info card because I had no other permanents, but because I got decoding the message, I will actually send that one to discard pile. Very sorry, but this is what happens. Now I will not flashpoint because I like everything I got in my end. So Ataru will attack for 3. And now there's a big laugh because Kiba has a backstab. Ooh. Ataru dies. It's like nothing happened. You know what? I will skip that drop because I want the end cost for Makeout Paradise. So Kiba will attack. And there's no blocker. So one battle reward. Now with Shio, I draw one and return one. Now, I need to keep in mind what will be sent will vanish into his battle rewards. It's a very sad sacrifice, but I don't got a choice because I think I will be able. I don't get a choice, but I think I will be able to play Snake Sword, and I will need Snake Sword more than that Water Prison Jutsu. So let's send it here. And now, Senju may end their turn. Oh, this is very good. This is very, very good. Let's play Breakout Paradise and pay with our boy Sasuke. Sasuke, you go there. There we are. Bow ninja attack, 2 battle reward. Now it's the art deck turn. Now we will use Shio effect to draw and return 1. And now we will call Ninja. So we will draw Ninja. And here we will use Ino. Ino will do this. Bow. And we will give a coin to Shio because she's the queen. The queen of the queen. Now it is 3. And because I've already seen a backstab, and I was really sad about it, I will expect my opponent to not have any other backstab. So because of that, I will attack. And now, the Kiba Ninja will be, oh no, I get the it. Bow, bow, bow. And let's end this turn. So now we can find the symbol of the Proud Clan. Let's attack with 4. And the senju are really scared by that very small attack. So let's give 1 battle reward again. Oh, I dare? A second one like that. It's amazing. So with I take that one out to add 1 here. With second effect, I draw 1 and discard 1. And now Zetsu Army triggers. Because I added a coin, I can add 2 more. Because I got 2 of these. Now I will use Shio. I will call ninja, so I will draw the ninja. Now we will have Jirobo out because we need him. We need a big scary team. Now the counter attack happens. Attack with 8. But of course, the Uchiha, they laugh hard. The Uchiha are like, we got the kunai, boys. So, with the kunai, they block. And with the kunai, they kill lots of stuff, you know? Because there's no response. So, Shio dies. The jutsu comes back. Ino dies. And now the Uchiha won. Because the senju scoop. And because that was a very brutal ending. I hope everyone enjoyed that game of the Naruto CCG. You can look into my previous videos. I did many deck profiles so far. I did 8 deck profile, I believe. I also did a how to make a Aburame deck video. Lots of Naruto CCG content for you. And I also got a video on how to play the Naruto CCG. Now, coming next, my next video about Naruto CCG will be a deck profile again. Yes, I do a lot of these. Now, over here on this channel, if it's your first time, I will let you know what's going on here. A lot of streams, discussion about TV shows, and I also play video games. And as you can see, I cover the Naruto CCG. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe for more content. And we will see each other in future video and stream. Take care of yourself.